Welcome back in one of the Bears From Plays YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, and I'm back with some more NBA plays. I am recording at the half of the 76ers and Nuggets game, and we have all of our plays late besides one. Knicks minus 10.5. Almost lose this game outright against the Brooklyn Nets. They were up by 15 points at one point in the game. Lost that lead, then got back up by 15 points in the second half. Lost that lead, down by one with like 3 minutes to go. D'Angelo Russell had a pretty good game. I was able to watch most of it, but I was, it was in the background. I was just catching little bits and pieces here. It looked like D'Lo was kind of carrying the Nets there. Maybe he is revamped his career after the trade from the Lakers to the Nets. Maybe he's a lot better now. I don't know, but three plays still going. I'm going to record at half. My watch is over. The game started at 9 o'clock. It's 10:30 right now. I just can't do it. I can't stay up that late and then get up and go. So my watch is over, but hopefully the 76ers play some defense in the second half. They allowed 70-plus points in the first half. They scored 60-plus, but, they're still down by 10 points, and I feel like they've played almost as good as you can offensively. Tyrese Maxey doing everything he can, has 19 points. That Paul George graphic is incorrect. I was going to take Paul George over threes. We switched to Tyrese Maxey. Over 29.5 points was the first player prop, so he has 19.5. I think he's going to get it. Jordan Poole over 19.5 points is the other player prop with the 76ers plus 12.5. So we have three plays going right now. Saw Jordan Poole had 6 points in the first quarter. He's trying to do too much. He already has like 7 or 8 shots in the game. No, Jordan Poole. Stop doing that. You were playing so good over the last several weeks because you were not being selfish. He is 1 of 5 from the outside. He cannot be doing that. That's how he gets put on the bench. So we'll see if he comes out in the second half or in the second quarter, I guess, and plays a little bit better. But for right now, 0-1 to start the day. Let's go on to tomorrow. A couple games on Wednesday. We have a couple really good games on Wednesday. One I'm not going to break down. I think it's the Rockets and the Cavs are going head-to-head. I kind of like the Rockets on the money line if you want that one, but I'm not going to break that game down. It's a little too iffy for me. We're going to start with the Mavericks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I've been saying this for a long time now. This Minnesota Timberwolves team, they had good expectations coming into the season. They had a plan set. They knew what they wanted to do. They went and got Julius Randle. They traded away Karl-Anthony Towns, and it just hasn't worked out. They've now lost back-to-back games, one against the Cavaliers, one against the Memphis Grizzlies. Not really, hitting on them too hard for those two losses. Those are two really good teams. But this T-Wolves team all season long, they've been underperforming because they really haven't been able to score a lot of points. And I think they're going to underperform once again in this game going on the road to face off against the Dallas Mavericks. They did have the day off yesterday, but Dallas at home in this game, they are also coming off a loss to the Hornets. And the Hornets are playing some pretty good basketball right now. Mark Williams has been amazing for them. LaMelo Ball's actually been a little bit worse, which I'm going to talk about today on the player prop. But the Hornets are playing good basketball. The Dallas Mavericks took a loss there. That was on the road. They're going to go back home after a day off as well. This is going to be a coin flip game. I think the Mavericks defensively will show up in this game. I think they're going to make it more threes than the T-Wolves, which is a big part of why I'm going to take the Mavericks to win this one. And I just think Anthony Edwards is going to have himself 25.9, and then that's it. If he scores 30-plus points, maybe they have a chance to win this game. But I think the Mavericks will play some pretty good defense on him. Limited scoring, and I do think the Mavericks come away with a win this game. So give me them on the money line as the first play. For the second play tonight, we're going to be looking at Golden State going up against the Sacramento Kings. Golden State's in shambles right now. They have a couple players injured. Draymond Green not going to play. Steph Curry's been in and out of the lineup. He played going up against the Boston Celtics. Didn't matter. He scored 18 points in the game, was the leading scorer for the Golden State Warriors, and they still lost the game by 40 points, 125-85. Usually Golden State can hang their hat on the defensive side of the ball. It just hasn't been the case over the last couple of games. Gave up 115, 114, 125 in the last 3 games. That is not good defensive play. The Sacramento Kings at home are going to win this game. They were on that massive winning streak. We took them going up against the Milwaukee Bucks to lose that game. Milwaukee wins by 15 points. Right back on the winning track, getting a win against the Rockets. Big win there. And then another big win against the Wizards, winning that one by 23 points. Both those games being at home. Like the beam once again, minus 7.5. I think they take care of business here against the Warriors, winning this one by double-digit points. Minus 7.5 as the play there. Let's go talk about LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball this season has been up and down. He's had a lot of injuries this year, and mainly load management injuries. He had a pretty significant injury. He missed a couple weeks for the Hornets, but he's back now. He's actually playing a little bit less minutes than he did over the last 7 games, but he did play 38 minutes in the last one against the Mavericks, 23 points. But it's been Mark Andrews. Good God. Shout out Mark Andrews. I feel bad for Mark Andrews. Mark Williams. My apologies, Mark Andrews. Mark Williams, the Kentucky big man, he has been eating on the glass and scoring for the Hornets over the last several games. That's why they're playing a lot better. They've been competitive the last couple weeks, and it's because of the other players, not LaMelo Ball. He's still scoring 20-plus points per game, but it's been 23, 26, 27, 25, 32, good game, then 24. He's still shooting 20-plus times per game, which is why I'm going to go back to him in this game to go over his total points, 27.5. The Memphis Grizzlies, they just don't play defense. This should be a track meet. I do think Memphis will be able to score in the Hornets, even though they've been playing some good defense. I just think LaMelo Ball is going to be going up and down the floor on this Memphis team. They do not play defense. They are towards the bottom of this season in the NBA. And plus, we need to talk about LaMelo Ball's shooting because I wasn't aware. I mean, I saw it occasionally whenever I watch him play, but he's got a problem shooting off of one leg, especially on his three-point shots. That is a huge problem in my opinion. But what coach on the Hornets is going to be like, hey, one of us has to go talk about LaMelo changing his shot, and he's scoring 30 points per game in the NBA? Who wants to have that conversation with LaMelo Ball? Hey, maybe don't jump off one leg to try to make your three-point shots. And I know you're scoring 29.2 points per game this season, but let's change some things up. I just don't think that's going to happen. So he's going to continue to shoot off one leg. If they go in, they go in. I'm going to take the 27.5. Might even be a little bit lower because he's been playing some inconsistent basketball over the last couple games. But I trust LaMelo Ball with my life, especially going up against this kind of defense in the Memphis Grizzlies. So over 27.5 points as the first play there. For the second play tonight, we're going to KD. I don't know if I've taken Kevin Durant on this season. I really don't think I have, but I'm going to take him over his total points. 25.5 is my guess. He's scoring 27.2 points per game. That is the quietest 27.2 points per game I think I've ever seen. I don't think I've heard Kevin Durant's name one time this entire NBA season. Maybe I'm just not watching the right games or watching the ESPN in the morning, but I feel like Kevin Durant's just lost this season. Nobody's talking about him. 27.2 points per game, shooting 52% from the field, and this is going to be a game against the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are coming off of a win. I think the Nets are going to get blown out in this game. Kevin Durant also, he did play for the Nets. He went over to the Suns in the last 3 games with the Suns going up against the Brooklyn Nets. He has scored 27-plus points in all 3 games. In order, he scored 27, 33, and 30. He has attempted at least 18-plus shots in every single one of those games, and he's made 9-plus field goals in every game. He's also shot above 50% in every game going up against his former team. So I like Kevin Durant in this one, over 25.5. Maybe it just means a little bit more for him playing against his former team. But give me the over 25.5, maybe 26.5 as the final play of the day. Let's go to the NBA recap graphic. We have the Mavericks at home on the money line going up against the T-Wolves. We're going to take the Kings minus 7.5, like the beam, going up against the Warriors. LaMelo Ball over his total points going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Might be 27.5, 26.5 probably. And then Kevin Durant, final play of the day against his former team, the Nets. Over 25.5 points again, might be a little bit higher, but I will make the adjustments whenever the lines come out tomorrow. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Wednesday, January 22nd, slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.